Hello everyone. Today I'm just going to wait a minute or two. Okay, so yeah, just give me a second, guys, because I want to see whether I can get comments on Facebook. I should be able to. Okay, so I came on a bit earlier than normal because I realised I haven't made a YouTube video. Because what I tend to do is, say for example, so the video I think I posted today, I made last week, if that makes any sense. I'm a week ahead each week. So, I realise I haven't made a YouTube video today for next week. So that's the reason why I jumped on a bit earlier than I had planned, because I was working last weekend and I was working last weekend, so I don't think I made a YouTube video. So I'm kind of off balance. So if you're watching this like pre-live, like live but later on, that's the reason why I came on early than 5 o'clock. Because I'm not afraid of the dark or anything like that, but I want to go out while it's still light. I still want to go out when it's still warm. While it's still warm out. And while the sun's still out as well. So I know we're only a couple of minutes in, so I will shuffle my cards. I'll wait for a few more minutes. I do have a topic, kind of, one I want to talk about if no one comes on. So, I'll wait for a few minutes. While I'm waiting, I'll see whether I am live on YouTube, because I know I'm live on. Yeah, I know I'm live on Facebook because I've got it on show. So bear with me. I'll have a look to see whether I'm live on YouTube. Should be. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's probably why I don't have many people. Okay. Oh no, it does say I'm live. It just don't show my beautiful face. That's all. It just doesn't show my beautiful face. Right. Okay. So yeah, people are expecting me to be on at 5 instead of 4. That's all right though, not a problem. So while I'm waiting for people to come on, I'm going to have a quick drink and then I will talk about this topic. And then if someone comes on, I will start talking about that topic and go on to the next thing. All right. So the topic I want to talk about with you guys is a Ouija board. I do own a Ouija board. Yes, I do own. I'll show you properly. So I do own one. I don't know how well you can see it on the camera. I've never used that particular one. I did have one before, and it was really, really nice. Cost me, I think it was about 30, not that one, but the old one I had. Cost me about 30, I think it was £30 it cost me. And really, really nice. But David got a little bit freaked out with the fact that I had a Ouija board. I sold that one, my very first Ouija board I had. Sold it for about £50. I think it was £50. I don't know. It doesn't matter how much I sold it for, but yeah, I pretty much I know I made my money on it. I know that. It was really, really nice. It was like the only way I can describe it was like a gothic kind of like look to it with a glass top. It's really, really, really nice. And you know, when you sell something, then you regret selling it afterwards. That was kind of like how I felt. I sold it, and I felt really, I didn't want to sell it afterwards. So, I went to go and have a look to see if I can buy another one, thinking that, you know, I can just buy another one. One website was selling, remember I paid £30 for it. This one website, they were selling it for £250 for the same one I bought for 30. Looked at other websites and all that, and I couldn't really buy one that was close to 30 something pound. So that's the reason why I bought that one, because I think that one was about 20, I think, for that one. I've never used it because David's too scared to use it. So the reason why I'm talking about Ouija boards is that it's very misunderstood. People think, oh, if you use a Ouija board, you can bring through bad energy, bad spirits, that kind of thing. And that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Sorry, I'm being distracted. Yeah, that's not always the case. It's so people need to remember that when a person passes over to spirit, so in other words, when they're in a physical body in a crossover, if they're a nice, sweet, kind, loving, do anything for anyone kind of person, they're going to be like that in spirit. If they're complete opposite, if they're nasty, if they're, you know, don't like using this word online, but if they're, you know, a bully, a racist, that kind of thing, they're going to be like that in spirit. Again, there's certain words I can't use on YouTube, but it's not just, you know, being nasty in the sense of like telling you to go away, you know, nastily. It's all the other nasty things you can imagine. So imagine all the nasty things that people do in this world. That's what they're going to be like in the spirit world. So just remember that. So if you're a person that does anything for anyone, that's what you're going to be like in the spirit world. And that's the same if you're a not so nice person in this world. You're not going to be a nice person in the afterlife. So yeah, definitely be mindful of that when you use one, because not everything is how it seems. Everything's not how it comes across, and it's no different to using tarot cards and oracle cards and all the other tools that we use. It's just a tool. It doesn't mean that it's evil. It doesn't mean that any of that. It's just a tool. I see that I've got a viewer watching, so hello. I was just talking about things like the tools that we use, like cards and crystals and Ouija boards and stuff like that. So that's what I was just talking about. So, like I do with all my videos, I keep them posted so people can watch it back later on if they're not available. So if you are interested in a card reading, just give me a shout. That's always, and I see that person's disappeared. So I'm assuming that's someone from YouTube, because people on Facebook, they always leave me a comment. They always, sorry guys, I'm just being distracted. Yeah. So, no, it wasn't Spirit distracting me. It was my other laptop that distracted me. I have two computers, and what I'm using now is like a tablet with a keyboard. And I've got a proper laptop that I used to do. So I used to edit my YouTube videos on with a bunch of other stuff, and a couple of months ago it just wouldn't turn on. It just didn't want to know. It only cost me like 150 quid. This laptop, so it wasn't anything expensive. But ever since then, I've been trying to get it to work, and it just does not want to work. I just do not know why. But for £150 computer, it's not really worth taking it to a shop and trying to get it fixed. I'd rather spend another 150 quid buying a brand new one. If it's a £500 laptop, I would definitely take it to the shop and try to get it fixed. But it's just a cheap old, well, I wouldn't say old, but it's a cheap, nasty laptop. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I want to talk about back to like things like Ouija boards. So there's nothing evil about Ouija boards. There's nothing evil about using cards. There's nothing evil about crystal balls. There's nothing evil about any of that stuff. And back in the day, people used to say it was witchcraft. No, it's not witchcraft. Don't believe in that rubbish, because it's not. It's not witchcraft. It's not. Yeah, if you don't have to be a witch. You don't have to be a witch to use a Ouija board. You don't have to be a witch to use tarot cards. I'm not a witch. Yeah, and I use tarot cards. I use a crystal ball. I'm not a witch. Never even crossed my mind, to be honest with you. Yeah, I do witchy things, like use oracle cards, but I'm not a witch. I don't class myself as one of those. So, yeah. So just remember that when you use, I'm not saying you should go and buy yourself a Ouija board, and I'm not saying you should go and do those things, buy yourself a Ouija board, take it to a graveyard, and summon the devil. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is it's just a tool, and like with any tool. So, for example, if you was using a electric saw and you don't use the electric saw properly, you're gonna cut your hand off. It's like using a chainsaw. If you don't use it properly, you're gonna chop your arm off. Or you might lose a foot or a leg or a finger. You know what I mean? If you don't use it properly. Same with these. If you don't use them properly, yeah. I'm not saying you'll lose a finger on one of these, but yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't believe in what people spread across the internet, so to speak. So yeah, again, don't always listen to what people tell you. Again, it's going back to like, I heard a word. It's an old word, but it's like fear mongering. It's like scaring people. Don't do this. Don't do this. Do that instead, and trying to get people to go down a certain road. Typical sheeple, as Homer Simpson once said. Typical sheeple. So don't be a sheep. Be something else. Be a beautiful bird. Be a beautiful parrot. Or be a penguin. Be whatever you like. Just don't be a sheep. Just don't follow everybody else, because that's what someone else told you to do and is doing. So yeah, that is my bit of information to Ouija boards. And again, with Spirit Box, I got an app on my phone. I am not scared one bit of turning my Spirit Box on, turning the app on. I am not scared one bit of using it. People say, "Oh, you'll open up a portal." To what? What am I opening up a portal to? Yeah, open up a door to let every man and his dog in. Really? I've been using it for ages, and not once have I had things flying off the wall, and you know what I mean. My toilet hasn't overflowed. You know what I mean? It's like doors don't bang on their own unless it's windy outside, and I've got the window open. That's the only time that's the only time the door slams is when I've got the window open and it's windy outside. I don't see a black cloud hanging over my where I live, because I'm using a Spirit Box. So again, it is a little bit of common sense. So that's my little bit of whinging about all that kind of stuff. So I see that I've got someone watching. So hello, how you doing? I've got my cards ready if you fancy a reading. I was just talking about things like Ouija boards and stuff like that. So, so if you like a card reading or any other kind of reading, please let me know in the comment, and I'll be more than happy to pull you a card. So the reason why I came on early is because I forgot to make a YouTube video for next week. So again, I think I had another YouTuber watching because they disappeared. And that's always the way. I don't know what's going on with fans on YouTube at the moment. They don't seem to be really interested in what I have to say. I find that people on Facebook, I find them a little bit more. I find people on Facebook a little bit more open to what I have to say, and a little bit more open on my readings. Yeah, funny bunch on YouTube. They really are a funny bunch. Let me have a quick drink. So, I will be honest with you all. Like I said earlier, there's nothing voodoo-y about the things that I do. As the same with any medium or any psychic or any healer, there's no voodoo involved. But since I started making more YouTube videos, I find more. I go to I wouldn't say haunted places, but places where you would expect weird things like woods and cemeteries as well, and work as well. Mostly work. I find I do bring quite a lot of unwanted energy home with me. What I mean by unwanted, and especially from work. I work at the moment. Like I said, things will change in a couple of months, but at the moment, I work in a care home, and at the moment, quite a lot of people in the care home that live in the care home are crossing over. They decided that being in this world, being in a care home, is not their thing anymore. And they cross over. To be honest with you, fair play to them. With the way the world is at the moment, I don't blame them. But when they cross over, now you can imagine with care homes, there is quite a lot of energy, quite a lot of negative energy, quite a lot of unwanted energy, etc. And I try not to get personal with the people that work there. I try and keep my distance from people that work there and people that live there as well. I do not try not to get attached to anyone there. But I find of an evening, I do find it hard to disconnect from everyday life. Now, David, in case you know who David is my partner. Been together 20 years. Yeah, 20 years next month we've been together. And David's the same because I spoke to him about it the other month. And yeah, we get home of an evening and yeah, we switch off. You know, whatever happened at work, whatever happened while we're out, as soon as you walk through the front door, we switch off. We don't answer the door. I've actually bought myself a camera for the outside of the door. So if someone knocks on the door, I can just have a look at my phone, see who it is, and I'll decide whether to answer the door or not. It's gotten to that point. You know, we've got to that point where I've had to have a camera. Because I don't want people coming in. Yeah, if I don't want that person in my flat, then I don't answer the door. Simple as that. And yeah, so we switch off. But I've noticed within the past couple of weeks, couple of months, things have gotten a little bit more stressful around the flat. Especially like with me, I'm not a happy chappy at the moment. I find myself a little bit more stressed out. So yeah, there's quite a lot of energy, quite a lot of unwanted energy in the world at the moment. And I feel that with us, when I say us, I'm talking about people that work with spirit, people that work with energy. I feel that they're suffering a lot more than the average person, because people like myself and other mediums, they pick up. They're like a sponge. You know, on a good day, they're like a dry sponge. On a good day, on a bad, no, you know, like a sponge when it's dry, they're quite light, aren't they? You know, on a bad day, we're like a wet sponge, very wet, very heavy. Yeah, and yeah, we're like a wet sponge. Gets really awkward to hold and carry, very wet, very slimy. Yeah, so we're like sponges. We soak up all the rubbish that other people don't want, and we just tend to like carry it around and then just trying to find a place to dump it. And with me, that unwanted energy that I don't want, I seem to dump it in the flat. When I say energy, I'm talking about like spiritual energy. I'm talking about like other people's energy. So if someone else is in a bad mood, people like myself tend to soak up that, bad energy from that person that's having a bad day, and I tend to carry it with me. And then when I get into the flat, I just let it go. So it's quite a lot of that going around at the moment. So I feel that there's a shift in energy at the moment. If anybody's got any ideas of what's going on, then please let me know, because I definitely feel there's quite a lot of unwanted energy in the world at the moment. So so I've been on for about half an hour now. So I'm starting to run out of things to talk about. So with my YouTube video that I'm about to make for next week. Okay. No, I thought I saw a flash on the screen on the actual camera. I saw a flash here while I was shuffling my cards. I saw another one just there as well. Don't know whether it was my camera or my laptop, or like I said, guys, yesterday I was made a little video for YouTube on my next door neighbour's cat, and in the video it says on YouTube now. And if you can have a look, but I keep seeing orbs on the camera. No, it could have been dust, because today's the first day of like 2 weeks I've cleaned the flat. I'm not normally that dirty. I normally do it every day, but I keep seeing like orbs flying around, and it could have been dust. But now I keep an eye out to see whether there's any orbs flying around me. What I was about to say was I'm gonna go and do after this live, I'm gonna go and do a video. I think I know roughly where I want to go, but I'm going to do a video with I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking about making a video on Jason and my other clown Bobo. Because one thing I've noticed on my channel, my YouTube channel, there's not enough videos of my two clowns I have. Apparently, according to the people that I bought them from, Jason I know quite a lot about, because the person that sent me Jason sent me quite a lot of information about him, like how he passed, what his name was, what his job did, what job he had before he crossed over, what responsibilities he had whilst he was there, kind of thing, like that, his job. Bobo, I've just heard a tap on the window. Let me know if you heard that, guys. I just heard a tap on the window. Could have been the window. With Bobo, I called him Bobo because why not? It sounds like a really great clown name. But with Bobo, I don't know anything about him apart from the fact that he likes, and this sounds weird, but he likes to be around children when children are around, which unfortunately I don't have any children, so I can't comment on this. But when there's children about, you tend to, on the information I got, you can hear laughter in the other room. So I'm in the bedroom at the moment, So if I heard laughing, it would be like in the living room, or be in the hallway, or be in the bathroom. It won't be in this room. So yeah, I want to go out and do some EVPs on those two clowns. One, because I haven't done a lot on my YouTube channel on them two. Plus, I want to know whether they are actually haunted. Now, that doesn't mean I want my home to be haunted. I just want to know whether they are or not. So that is what my YouTube channel, video will be about. I'll probably upload that on either Wednesday or Friday, and not Wednesday or Saturday. So I'll try and upload on YouTube every Wednesday and Saturday. So that is my plan. But like with all my videos, apart from my lives, I always go out on location. So I always go to like different places and make a YouTube video. I can't even get my words out. So that's my plan. I'm not going to be one of those people that sit behind my computer and make a YouTube video. I'd rather go out and do videos out and about. I find it a little bit more fun to watch. Like for you guys, seeing me out and about instead of me being behind the desk, so to speak. I see that I have a viewer, so hello, thank you very much. I do have my cards ready if you fancy a reading. So yeah, I will be here till about 5 o'clock. And I always find that when I say hello, would you like a reading, they bugger off. So again, that's YouTube for you. That's YouTube. So yeah, so that's my plan. So I'll be here till 5 o'clock. Then I'm going to disappear. So that's 15 more minutes. Like I said, guys, sorry that I'm a bit early, but yeah. At the end of the day, I'm not being early, so I can go and sit and watch TV for the rest of the evening. The reason why I'm going early is because I didn't make any YouTube videos today. So yeah, that is the reason why. I haven't stopped talking for 33 minutes and my mouth is getting rather dry. So I do apologise if my mouth is getting dry. So yeah, if you'd like to see videos of the two clowns that I have, then again leave the comment, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube or wherever you are. Please leave a comment, because I like to have your ideas as well. Because as much as I enjoy making videos, I don't always know what you guys like, if that makes any sense. So yeah, just trying to think of what I can do like in future videos, because where I live is in the middle of nowhere, and there is nothing, absolute nothing to do where I live. There's absolutely nothing. It is boring where I live. It's okay if you like woods and trees and little streams and little lakes and little ponds. If you like the motorway, because there is a motorway not that far from here. But yeah, if I want to go anywhere interesting, I've got to travel 45 minutes either north or south of where I am. I think north of here is London, south of here is Portsmouth. So if I want to go anywhere exciting, I've got to travel best part of 45 minutes to an hour to get there. So yeah, and I don't really, normally by Saturday, I'm just not interested in traveling places. I struggle to make YouTube videos sometimes, let alone going to London or Portsmouth. So yeah, I might actually go earlier than 5 o'clock. Actually, thinking on it. So yeah, trying to think of what else I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. So yeah, that's the other thing. With my videos at the moment, I'm using my iPhone and not my normal camera that I normally film from. Reason being is the batteries on my camera that I have been using is not lasting very long. They last about 10 minutes and then they go completely flat. Which is alright if I want to make 10-minute videos. But when as you can tell with this live, when I start talking, it's very hard to shut me up. So with my iPhone, I can record up to an hour at a time, and yeah, I can film up to either 30 minutes or half hour or an hour. So you know what I mean. So I can film up to an hour before it cuts off. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. What else? So yeah, is there anything that you guys would like me to film or would like me to do on my videos? Do you like it that I go out and go to like places like around where I live, or do you prefer me to sit where I am and talk? Because my videos are not getting enough love. My short videos, I think they're called short. Some of them are doing really, really well. Actually, all of them are compared to my videos. They're doing really well. But I don't want to base my YouTube channel around my. Yeah, I don't want to base my YouTube video. Come on, Gator, get your words out. Don't want to base my YouTube channel around short. I want to do all three. So I want to do a little bit of short, a little bit of video, and a little bit of live. I like to, at the end of the day, it is there, isn't it? So I've got 3 options: make videos, short, or live, and I want to do all 3. I want to make everybody happy, not just certain people. And I enjoy it. I like to come on here and just talk for 39 minutes, talking about stuff. So yeah, with the live, I can get my words out there, and yeah. What else can I talk about for the next 10 minutes? Yeah, so I've got just to let you guys know as well, which I will start using as well, is I've got so I signed up for Patreon. I think it's called Patreon. And there is early access on that. So so now from now on, so any YouTube videos that I make, I will upload it on there first. Then I will, so upload it on there first. Then I will upload it on YouTube. Still trying to get the swing of Patreon. The description, or the link, I should say, is, so if you look at my homepage of YouTube, is on the top. So as I'm looking at the screen, is the top right hand corner, and yeah, it's on there. Or if you go to, I think it's called About, again, is on the description at the bottom. So if you want early access to any of my videos, I'm talking about like future videos, it'll be on there. It will be on there a week before I post it. So once I've done a video like today, my next video, so I'll put one up today, a video up today, which is available to watch. My next video will be Wednesday. So what I'll do when I make the video tonight, for Wednesday, I'll put that on straight onto Patreon. So I'll be there for a couple of days. Then Wednesday, I'll release it on YouTube. And again, the same with the Saturday. So I'll make the next Saturday, I'll make the, so next Saturday will be another video, but that will also be available on Patreon either today or tomorrow, for next Saturday. So it'll be a week ahead, if that makes any sense. So if you want to see the video before it's released on YouTube, go and sign up to my Patreon, which is still Mysticody. So if you go to Patreon, type in Mysticody, you will have early access to my stuff. Same with, also I've signed up for buymeacoffee.com. So again, if you want to support me that way, if you want to buy me a coffee, then please do. Also, my website. So that's on the description as well on my channel. Again, it's on the top right-hand corner of my homepage. All the links are up there to all my stuff. Also, my website as well. So if you'd like to book a private one-to-one reading, go to my website and you can book it. Your free. You can book your reading, your private reading through there as well, and that's a little bit more in depth reading compared to on here, which is a quick one card pull, quick little bit of information. With a one-to-one, I go in a little bit more in depth, and I use more tools. I use more stuff in my one-to-one. I've got to have another drink, guys, because my mouth is dry. Talking for the last 45 minutes, and my mouth is getting a bit dry. So yeah, you'll get more of a better reading in a private one-to-one than you would on here. So like I said, all the things are on my YouTube. Not too sure about Facebook. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. I said I don't have anyone watching, so yes. So let's have a look. Before insight. I don't want to do that. There is a, looking on this, there is a shop on there as well. So yeah, there is my shop on there as well. Okay, so I've got it wrong. So it wasn't YouTube, people on YouTube. It was people on Facebook, which I'm actually quite surprised. Yeah, so 4 people watched my on Facebook. So yeah, I'm actually quite surprised with that. So yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm just being nosy and yeah. So yeah, I think. So yeah, I'm not too sure about Facebook. So if I do that, hold on, guys. I'm just being nosy on my Facebook. So yeah, so I need to try and sort that out somehow. So yeah, I need to try and sort that out somehow where I can set up something on my on my Facebook. So yeah, my shop's on there. So yeah, my shop's on there, but nothing else. So no, like, or PayPal as well. PayPal is on my YouTube video as well. Yeah, so let me say that again. PayPal is on my YouTube again, up on the little thingamabob as well. So yeah, so if you guys want to, I say I'm not asking you to. I'm not saying you should, but if you want to support me in that kind of way, all the options are there. If you're on Facebook, then go over to my YouTube, hit the subscribe, and even just doing that, you're helping me as well. I don't think there is anything else for me to talk about. So yeah, thanks. If you watched 47 minutes of me talking about stuff, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love and your support and everything in between. Because I went live yesterday and because I've gone live today, I'm going to give it a break tomorrow and not go live and then start again on Monday. So like Monday onwards. Yeah, and do it that way. So then tomorrow I can, if I don't have a chance to do it today, then tomorrow I can like edit my videos ready for next week and just spend the day of doing that tomorrow and just chilling out ready for next week. So yeah, so thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support, and I will see you all Monday night. It will be between 6 and 8 Monday, so I'll go live somewhere between 6 and 8. I'll try and go for 6 if I can. But yeah, because I feel like 8 o'clock is too late to go live for me anyway. I'm normally in bed by 8. I'm joking. But yeah, normally by 8 o'clock I just want to just switch off. So yeah, that's enough of me waffling. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I hope you found what I've talked about interesting, and if you want me to talk more about what I've talked about, again, please leave a comment. That's the same on Facebook or YouTube. Leave a comment and I will read the comment, and my next live or video or whatever, I will make sure that I will talk about that topic that you want me to talk about. So anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much. See you soon.